Welcome back to Open, everyone. Project X was started in order to recenter and elevate the Bronx as a birthplace of artistic innovation. And well, their goal is to bring the community together with open mic nights, poetry slams, and workshops. And here now to share more, we welcome the venue coordinator and photographer, Jeremy Rios, and founder of Project X, Noel Quiñones. Hello, gentlemen.
Good morning. How you doing?
Welcome back, Noah.
Thank you for having me back.
You
in
left,
a different way.
Oh, yes. I mean, you left a serious impression on us with your style of poetry, and it's really refreshing to see you paying it forward now and creating a space for the next generation of artists to come in and exercise their craft and be seen. So let's talk about what inspired you to create Project X.
Yeah. So, as you know, I've been doing spoken word poetry for 10 years now. And so something I realized when I came back to the Bronx, when I came back to New York, I got back into the scene, and I started to notice I quite often was the only Latino spoken word poet that was competing in the different slams. And New York City has 5 national slam competitions throughout the city, one of them the New Yorican Poets Cafe. And so I was showing up to all these slams, and it was interesting because I would, as you know, I would use Spanish in my poems, I would talk about different things, and people would be a little confused, and I wouldn't always get the reaction or the kind of feedback that I was looking for.
Because your work has a lot of cultural references in it.
Exactly, right? And so something that happened last year, I was at a slam, I was competing in the finals. Myself and a good friend, another amazing poet, Gabriel Ramirez, was competing. We were the only 2 Latinos in finals, and someone tapped me on the shoulder and they said, "Hey, it's going to be really hard for you. They're not going to take both of you. There's only going to be one. They wouldn't let 2 Latinos be on a slam team." And that stuck with me. I said, why is it like that? Why does the scene look like that? Also, why, of all these 5 slams, there's none in the Bronx? And so I kind of sat with that for a few months, and I called together in October. I brought together 15 Latino artists, activists, Bronx diaspora people, one of them being Jeremy, to my apartment. I said, "Hey, this happened to me. I want to do something about it. What can we do?" And Project X was kind of born from that.
Well, congratulations on that. And yes, that's going to be hot. We're going to have poetry slams here in the Bronx.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, photography?
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about that mixed media art component to it.
So that's part of what we've been trying to do. So other than open mics and poetry slams, we've been trying to facilitate other art forms as well during our events. So next year we're going to be looking into open galleries, networking events, and even salsa dancing as well. So we're not trying to stay only in the poetry scene, even though that's the vehicle we're using right now.
Right.
But we're trying to evolve beyond that because the Bronx is so many art forms. There are just so many arts that exist here and have culminated.
But I guess the inspiration behind it was to create a space where you guys can unify as a team, all being Latino if necessary.
Yes.
Right. And so really it's a people of color establishment, but the idea, but the idea is that you're creating a space for all artists to kind of come together.
Yes.
It's a forum.
Yes.
That's hot. I like it.
We're not trying to live in a binary, we're trying to be in the spectrum.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about the photography aspect of it.
I'm just a staff and event photographer.
Right.
I have my own stuff on the side that I do, whether it be weddings or portraits or just, my own art.
So you're the documentary photographer?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
so? Okay, so basically there's a documentary component to it that's being done through still.
And video, actually.
And video, okay.
One of my associates and longtime friend, George Velez, we've been working together to interview members of Project X and to unveil the story behind it.
No, I love it. It's great. It's great. This is the beginning, and I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I'm excited. So let's talk about the first execution of this event.
Yeah, so we started our first show was February. We had a kickoff show at Hostos. It was packed. We had
Would you do
standing
it in the
room only.
repertory?
It was in the gallery, the Longwood.
In the Longwood Gallery, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're keeping it in the art environment.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly, right.
nice.
Yeah. And so we had the art all around it, and we had every kind of art form. So we had singers, rappers, poets, visual artists, all kind of bringing themselves together to do that kickoff.
And a full house, I might add. I just saw an image of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there's obviously a demand for this.
Exactly,
Yes.
yeah. And that was our biggest thing. We wanted to also know, we want the community to say, do you want this? Do you need this? And they showed up.
So where are you going from here? Are you creating a slam team in which you're like holding auditions? Like, let's talk about that.
Right, so since February, we've had one slam every month. And so those have all been leading up to our final show, which is next week, next Thursday, July 27th.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that is 10 finalists. So they've been competing the past few months to be on our first ever all Latinx Bronx repping
Latinx, yes.
slam.
Nice.
And we're sending them to the Northeast regional competition in September to compete.
Very nice. Good for you. Okay, let's talk about the venue, right? You're the venue coordinator.
Yes.
So it sounds like you guys are hopping around. Are you going to have a home? Like, what's going on?
We've been searching for a home. It started off in like January, December. We were like foot soldiers, just looking for venues. A couple places have taken us. Yeah, we really went everywhere.
You're trying to keep it in the Bronx. The home.
Exclusively,
Right. Okay,
just the
exclusively in the Bronx. So you're
Yes.
looking for a venue
Yeah.
to house the poetry slam, and then also have the open mics and workshops from time to time.
If Michael Lynch is hearing this or seeing this right now, please contact us, because we're looking for any type of venue, investors, donors, whatever the Bronx can give us, we will take.
I think he's in Italy right now.
Oh,
I know, but it's okay. But the beauty of it is that we're online, so you
Right.
just make sure you say Michael Lynch. They're looking for you.
Send it to him in an email.
So what else?
So honestly, to keep going from that, right? We just started. We're a young team, right?
Okay, but what about the website? Is the website designed yet?
So we're working on the
Okay,
website.
all right. I pushed her. It's like, well,
We're
because
doing it.
we need people to have access, and they need to know where to go to
Right.
kind of join your movement.
Well,
so
there's the Instagram, there's the Facebook.
Okay.
A lot of people have actually been emailing us to be interns, which is like the amazing part. So they know where to find us, and that's, I think, something that has kept us a little comfortable. But we will be having a website soon.
okay, so for right now, it's Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram and Facebook page.
Okay, so
mostly
we're
media.
wrapping up. So you have any last words before we go?
Yeah, we would love to see everyone come July 27th. We're having vendors, we're having a live painter. We're just trying to really do it up for the community.
All the vendors are Bronx-based as well.
Yeah.
Love it. Do you have a haiku you could just give me right now? Do you? I know I put you on the spot. I know we only have a few minutes. Okay, you left an impression on me. Really, I wish you the best. I wish you
Thank you.
both the best.
Thank you so
And
much.
everyone else who joins them. I'm a fan of Noel. So congratulations, guys.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you so
Once
much.
again, you guys be sure to check out Project X's Grand Slam Finals taking place on Saturday, July 27th Thursday, July 27th. Thursday, July 27th. Just want to make sure they heard that. And it's at 8:30 p.m.? 6:30. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do that again. Thursday, July 27th, 6:30 p.m. at ID Studio. Okay, I got that right. Located on 311 East 140th Street in the Bronx. And for more information on Project X, be sure to check out the Facebook page, the BX Project, as well as the Instagram page, which is the BX Project. Is it BX?
BXProject.x.
BXProject.x.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a domain and everything.
Working on it.
Yeah,
They're working on the website, but you check them out on Instagram. You won't regret it. All right, you guys, that is our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all our guests for coming through, and to you, our viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out the Recablecast tonight and 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rhina Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. All right, you guys. Adios.